Agency is the name of the game. Extreme ownership over your destiny, over my destiny, over our destiny. It's the most important quality you can adopt. It is, frankly, for any man, the greatest ROI on earth. Nothing even comes close to what agency can do for you, right? What the ability to capture agency and to realize, like, whoa, this is something within my grasp. I can wake up the next day and decide everything is in my power. Everything that I can control is in my power, right? And you got these dudes that are more concerned and more worried about politics, the news, sort of all these mass distractions, right? Rather than ever focusing on what's really in front of them, right? Which is their life, what they can do about their circumstances. And that never crosses their mind. So they end up getting sort of sidetracked and finessed by the system into just kind of getting busy with this stuff and being concerned with what's going on at the White House. And really the only thing that matters is your internal state and those around you. Because look, the best version of you is the best thing for the world. And if you get caught up on what everyone else is doing, you're never going to really pay attention to what you're doing. You need to understand, but you also need to practice the power of self-reliance and understand that you should be able to rely on yourself more than anyone else to do things. Then you can help those around you. Then you can help the less fortunate. I think we sort of don't grasp the amount of power we have within ourselves to get things done, to move forward. It's so important. I think what happens is people fall into the trap of just simply existing, and then kind of just operate on cruise control. And then they bitch when things don't go their way. And it's like you can't have it both ways. It's one or the other. You're either going to decide that, your life is your responsibility and no one else's, and the misfortune that befalls you is also something that you got to take on the chin, or you can opt for the victim mindset and blame all of your circumstances on external factors. But I'll be honest with you, nothing worthwhile happens on the couch. Um, the other thing is too is you got to forget meritocracy. That doesn't exist. People think if I get a degree, if I work really hard, if I study really hard, that things are going to go my way. And it's not always like that. Sometimes it is a matter of luck. Sometimes it is a matter of who you know. But ultimately, I think life belongs to those who take it, right? You take opportunities, you seize the opportunity, and then you run away with it. And it's really that simple sometimes. So you got to be able to maneuver through the muck. I think this is what agency is more than anything else, is understanding your circumstances and then running away with whatever you can, with whatever opportunities that are bestowed upon you. And sometimes it may not be ideal, but at least you're moving forward. At least you have some sort of momentum to kind of keep moving. Because I think stagnancy is the most dangerous thing for anybody. It's still water. It's the bayous. It's the backwater. You don't want to be in those places. If anything, like I said, you need to understand and really, really think about that part, right? Which is that you have all the agency within you, as opposed to taking the route of, which I think is the easy route, is to say it's all because of the things around me and not about anything that I could do. I think people that fall into that trap inevitably get really sad, really depressed, and really end up miserable because they've decided that everything that happens to them is not their responsibility. It's not their fault. It's not their doing. And that really doesn't get you anywhere. So at the very least, agency at least makes you feel like you have some control, some power over your destiny. And I think that's the beauty of agency. Yes, it's difficult to take responsibility, but it's even more difficult to blame others for the things that happen to you. So nevertheless, I think agency is the name of the game. Greatest ROI on earth. I hope this helps. I'll see you in the next one.